visit somebody right on my call. This is the moment you're meant to know.
Well, hello there, sunflowers, and how are you guys today? Well, we are here to do a reading on, not a reading.
We're here to do the housewives
Thank
of
Atlanta.
RHOA.
Yes, RHOA.
Atlanta housewives.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So it started off at the very beginning with Angela and Charles having
Before
a lunch
we get
date.
into it, I have something I need to say.
Okay.
Porsha. And I want to say this before we even get started. I hear a lot of people says that Porsha doesn't have a, a line, what do they call it? When you come on, they want you to have what?
Oh, a catchphrase.
You know, like they said that she doesn't have no line. She doesn't have no nothing to talk about.
Oh, storyline?
She doesn't have a storyline. And I beg to differ. She has a storyline with everybody.
That is true.
She has a storyline with Shamea. She has a storyline with Drew. She has a storyline with Dennis. She has a storyline with the girls. She has a storyline. She has a storyline with Cynthia.
Yes.
She has a storyline. What is her storyline? She's busy with everybody else. And people are coming to her telling her things.
That is true.
She is it's like she's the queen bee and she don't really have to do anything. Her storyline is watching as all these people go to her. It's like she's the big wheel here.
Yes.
That's a storyline to me. Why? All the things she finds out, everything she gets into, all the things, her name out in the world about her house, her ex-husband, this and that, and the other husband, what's his name? The first one, Cordell. They're all talking. Oh, she got a storyline. She doesn't maybe on there to me. I just see how messy and stuntish she is.
Yes.
She's remarkable in the way she moves.
That is true.
She's always have a storyline. And when she really don't, she's probably sick with a cold off camera. Because she bring the fashion, she bring the face, and she bringing something. So I don't agree she doesn't have a storyline. Let's say she doesn't have a personal storyline.
Yes.
But she have a storyline with all the women.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I like about Angela, because Angela is moving in that same direction. Yes. And that's one of the things that Nene Leakes did. She had a storyline with all the people, all the famous people that was the big housewives. They had storylines with their crew.
That's true.
They were like the mother or the manipulator of it. It's wild. Their reign lasts, but it don't last forever. It could last 10 years. Mm-hmm. But it will eventually come down. And there's always going to be a villain that's going to go up against the queen bee, like Kenya.
Yep.
You know, and I'll twirl and twirl. So it's always going to be that. And I'm fabulous. And I'll always be fabulous. She did that though. She did that. That was and had a serious face too. And but I mean, like I'm saying, like on all of them, they always have a villain. Somebody that's just not going, like Sandy Granville. She was one. I mean, you always have a villain that said, I'm not going to conform to you.
That's true.
And this is what I see, this alliance. Now, I don't know how it's going to play out, because now that Shamea and Porsha are on the outs, Shamea is a force to reckon with, because for me, like I said, I was giving her, like I wasn't feeling her when everybody was loving. I like her, but she just seemed like she's a little artificial to me.
Okay.
Everything is Skittles and lollipops. But when it's time to get real, I think she hides a lot. And I think that her and Porsha are a lot alike.
Oh.
I do think that now. And I think that Porsha want what Shamea have. And we don't know because from the way that it looks like it's like Shamea treats her stuff like, oh girl, it's nothing.
That is true. That is not.
Oh girl, I'm just used to it. Girl, it's just nothing. And just imagine it saying it to somebody who envy you like Porsha.
Mm-hmm.
She treats it like it's nothing.
Yes.
Do you?
Yeah, I definitely
Like I've always had it like that.
It's nothing to sneeze at.
Huh?
It's nothing
It's
to
nothing to sneeze at. This is all marvelous. She didn't come to my wedding. I get it. I get it. You know, hey, it's all cool. It's groovy. You know, she came late to your party and took over. Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing but a thing. That's my girl. She just comes off like that. And it's something about that that's just bothersome.
Yeah, it's true that to not have any kind of problem with what your friend does.
And it took all these years for you to finally get on the show.
Yes.
For these girls you don't know come talk to you and come talk to Porsha, and y'all ready to
Yes.
melt like sugar
Mm-hmm.
over a little bit of rain.
Yes.
How strong was that friendship?
Apparently not that strong.
It was strong at one point. It just leaves my mind to, it's like they breaking up like two lovers.
Yeah, Porsha was even crying at the table saying, I don't want to break up.
Yeah, she's already broken up.
She really is.
And it's sad for her.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I don't want you in that place anymore. I think she's got Cynthia in that place.
I think so.
So it's like, you know, she's sad because we're over like that. And Shamea is still wanting it.
Yes, she is.
It's like a lover that you breaking up, and it's like I done said mean things to you. I done been unkind because I'm telling you I don't want you like that no more. But Shamea not listening. So now, you know, Kelly tells her in a way where, oh, now it's like you sit at a table across from her and you got an attitude.
Yes.
She's been telling you, girl, I have replaced you. It's over. You know what? I don't have to pretend it's okay. I'm sad that you're sad. I'm sad it's over, but like a relationship, like a lovers had broke up and Porsha was trying to break up with her in every way, even said, that don't even sound like you. Who in their right frame of mind would do that to a dear friend? Come
exactly.
on now. To a girl that is your enemy.
Exactly.
Not my enemy.
But your enemy.
Your enemy. Stop it. And so while the other girl, this is what I'm saying, she's good. While the other girls are like looking back and hard going, that's your best friend? Yeah, she's creating that. She created that.
Yeah, she did.
Why? Because she knows these girls. She's one of them. So she knows that they were going to go back and tell, but she told her in her face. And what did Shamea do? Oh, I don't pay Porsha no mind. Next thing you know, you see them out to lunch eating like an old couple.
Yes. Uh-huh.
I'm just saying. And maybe she outgrew her.
I think that could be it.
Maybe not financially, but like, girl, you got all those kids, you got a sick child, you busy, you know, you can't hang like you used to. You think about having another girl, we are just in two different places. And it's been that way for a long time, and I got to get hooked up with somebody who can run with me, and bye. That's what it seemed like. I love your life. I want your life, girl. I'm not there. I'm still out there trying to get your life. So I'm trying to get it. So look, girl, look. We ain't got to put on pretend. So that's what it seems like to me.
That's true.
Now, I got that off my chest. Now, you may not feel that way, but that's how I feel. It just seemed like they are old lovers couple that just breaking up, and it's something that Porsha wants Because every time they mention it, she never say no. She cover her eyes and cry as if to say, I am sad this is happening. You know, I'm going to miss the benefits of you being my friend. But don't take it too far, because we're not going to talk about what your mother said to my mother. This is Porsha saying what your mother said to my mother. But I heard that today how true it is, but I know it's true to it because I heard it in the early parts of the season that Porsha owned a daycare. But what they didn't tell you is that someone died in her daycare.
Oh.
So this stuff goes back and go long. So this is a lot going on with these two girls. Remember, they've been knowing each other when they were young, and they met probably through their mothers.
I think so. Yeah.
It's just over. Some people are meant to be with you for 20, 30 years, even couples, and then at the end you break up. And it'll never be the same. You know?
Yes.
Did I go too long? I just need to talk about that.
Because that was pretty much the buildup of this episode, because that's what we ended off on, was Porsha and Shamea's lunch date. And it was really awkward.
It was awkward. And forgive baby Crones, she has a cold.
Yes. If you see me squirt something over here, it's some hand sanitizer. Yeah, well, since we're talking about Porsha and Shamea, sorry. One thing that was interesting was before this episode aired, I think Porsha must have gotten, production must have sent out the episodes like the day before, so she must have saw it Saturday, and Porsha like went off of the internet saying that Shamea should not be talking about her mother.
So we don't know what Shamea is saying, because Shamea feels like the jilted lover. When she was sitting there, she was still saying, I'm still willing to do it.
Yes.
Can we hug? And Porsha was like, yeah, girl, but we're in two different directions. She's outgrown her. She's outgrown her.
Yeah, especially the way Porsha was kind of acting, like yawning. And
if you look, it's like, oh, God, this event, please get over it.
Yes. It should be.
How many ways can you tell somebody it's over? It reminds me on Sister Wife.
Yes, Mary and Cody.
Mary and Cody.
Yes.
That's what it reminds me of. And I don't know, tell me. It's like Porsha saying, girl, you bore me. You're boring.
Yeah, she literally did yawn.
She's like, how rude. How loud.
Yes.
And here is Shamea, what, I'm boring? I'm boring to you? Girl, what you think? Honestly. Like, you gonna come to me after all these years, after being with these girls, and you gonna come and talk to me about some stuff? Girl, please.
Yeah, well, you know what? The best defense I got for Porsha is that she's on this trying to be zen this season. She's like, everybody's coming for me, but I'm so stressed out about my marriage.
Yeah,
and
right.
Dennis.
You so stressed out about that house. Keep it 100.
Yep, so she was like, pretty much everybody else and their problems could go to the wayside. I gotta focus on me. That's the sentiment that Porsha's giving off.
Yep, I gotta see if I can get this house and get some money out of this marriage. The last time I didn't get hardly anything, but I'm getting something out of this marriage. I ain't married him for a year and a half just to not walk away with something. I deserve that house, girl.
The audacity.
I deserve alimony. Girl, you wasn't even married long enough.
Yeah, but for the rest of the episode, interestingly enough, Shamea and Cynthia had met for drinks. Yes, and Shamea was, Shamea is basically talking to everybody about her problems with Porsha. And she was just basically talking about how she felt disappointed that Porsha didn't talk to her in private, and she had to go talk to everybody else about their problems. But Shamea, I think you're doing the same exact thing by telling everybody your problems with Porsha. So it takes two to tango on that one.
Yeah, so you see it now.
Yeah, I did just see it in explaining that. I'm just like,
that's why I try my best. When I start the show or watching, I'm on nobody's side. I don't care. You could be my favorite, but I gotta be objective to you. Nope. I just stay numb. And whoever I like, but I have to, if I like you, then I'm going to judge you more harder.
That's true. Now, Cynthia could relate to Shamea.
Mama Cynthia.
Yes. She could relate to Porsha and Shamea's friendship, and she compared it to her relationship with Nene Leakes. Throwback to another OG. Which,
who is unrecognizable.
That is true, honestly. You ain't never lie. Anyway.
She look a little bit, no,
I definitely feel.
I forgot we were on air, just that moment, so.
Pretty much I have written down here in a comment that all the ladies are saying that Porsha doesn't support Shamea. And I think Shamea is finally catching up to that, especially after her discussion with Porsha.
You mean to tell me Porsha already insulted you so many times, had you in the background singing in the background, and you mean to tell me that you're just waking up to the truth? How enamored were you with Porsha?
That's a good question.
Just seemed a little
so enamored with her, but she wanted your life.
Yeah, they were like jealous of they was envious of each other. I think that Shamea wanted Porsha life, and Porsha wanted Shamea life. That's what it looked like.
Yikes.
Because I'm bothered that she's going to have another surrogate when you know you don't want it and you're scared.
Trying to please that hubby.
Please that husband. I don't like that. That just bothers me. That's what kind of marriage is that? And when they said if a woman came on to your husband and she said if she can steal him, she can have him. Okay,
that's the kind of attitude
like
you need.
Somebody who got issues in their marriage that's not happy. They just act happy. They got all the money, they got everything, but they ain't happy. And it just seems like Porsha don't hang out with her like that no more because Porsha find her boring and got to do mom things. And Porsha don't have to worry about that. Porsha can get up and go leave her daughter with her mother, her sister. Porsha got a good internet, her daddy. Porsha can go, but not Shamea. So Porsha want your life. Not your life. She wants that lifestyle. And she's not going to stop till she get it. You have it. And it is boring. So yeah, everybody hemming her over money. But if you have it long enough, it don't seem like nothing. Y'all got problems like everybody else.
Exactly.
It don't seem like, it just seem normal. Only thing different is you mad, you can go buy a pair, I don't know, $3,000 pair of shoes.
And even then, you should be paid that much for a pair of shoes like that. Now that we know
but you can go and do it. You seen these boots you wanted, and they like $10,000. You can go buy. That's the life she has. I'm not saying, but the way she dressed, you could tell.
Most definitely. Now Cynthia, Porsha, and Angela, very interesting group of three to hang out. They went bowling together. They had a nice bowling session, and Porsha basically was talking about, Porsha was talking about how Polaris, or PJ, was starting to ask questions about, well, when is Dennis coming home?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
He's been gone for so long.
I don't believe it. When did Daddy Dennis coming? When did Daddy, what's his name?
Dennis?
No.
Oh, Simon.
When did Daddy Simon coming, Mommy? Oh, baby, he's gone. He's not going to be coming back. Come on, I don't know. She got a full daddy. A daddy that love her. You mean it? Ain't no way she going to be like, she love her daddy. Dennis not my daddy. My daddy named Dennis. Come on. I don't buy it. That's bullshit. It could be true, but I'm saying, I doubt it.
Yeah, we'll never know because we can't get filmed inside the house to see what goes on behind closed doors.
You can only see, and you see how she be eating all over the house and stuff? Like she don't even respect his burn thicket.
Hey, listen, at least Corey to Cordell seems like a pattern of habit for both her and her mama. So, However, at this same session, even though we've already talked about it, Porsha was feeling like that her and Shamea will be able to talk things over because of how their friendship dynamic is. She's like, usually we have problems, but we're able to talk it out. So I know we're going to be able to talk it out this time. And lastly, since we've already talked about the big shebang of the show,
I couldn't sit on it. I'm sorry. I had to talk about it.
I feel like because that's where we left off last episode, and then they gave us to the very end of the episode to readdress it. We had to listen to everybody else's storyline, like Drew's storyline, how she was crying in the back of the car because Ralph wanted parts of her business, and she was like, I had some of these businesses before we even got together, so why does he want 15% or want to take my businesses from me?
Because from what I understand, she's been hiding money.
Oh. Okay.
She's been embezzling from their own company.
Oh.
She's been embezzling from their own money.
Got you.
That's what allegedly.
I see why she doesn't want those court documents to come out more and more.
Oh, a lot, yeah, it's embezzled. And I know, and again, a lot of people don't like Ralph, but I do. And I can tell you one thing, that Drew character, she's good. She's good, and she's a good actor. She can act herself through life. And I think that her husband see it. I just want to see this play out because he's another one. He gets the bad rap for everything. It's like, show me what he did. And like he said, we both had affairs. And on Carlos King, they asked her, was she still with the gay girl?
Oh, Ty.
She didn't deny it.
Well, she did say she felt seen and heard by Ty.
And she did not deny it. And they went on to something else. He let that go, yeah. So that's why you can't talk to me. If you cheat, you cheat. Y'all both cheated.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he wants it all to come out. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
And he said that he paid all the bills.
Mm-hmm.
She never denied it.
Nope, she did it. She did
so
not.
I'm saying they tear down it's her houses. She's this and she's that. But wait a minute, there we go again. What I hear them saying is something different. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I definitely do hear you. It's two
sides to every story. Uh-huh. And right now, I do like Drew. I think she looks fabulous. She looked like she got money. This divorce she wearing, going through this divorce, she wearing it well. She looks so attractive. And I like her. I think she's matured. Mm-hmm. She's more demure.
Yes, very, yes.
And I think I like this side of Drew. Mm-hmm. But Drew has known to be a liar. So let's just see how it play out. And before I get mad at him or resent him, I gotta have facts. Because right now, I don't want no dislike or hate or anger inside me for no reason. I can dislike something strongly, but I don't want to have no hatred and bitterness. I don't want it. Like I said, I don't even want to hate like that. I just know that whatever is there is for a reason. And I think that Drew is hiding something, and Drew is trying everything she can to beat this lawyer.
Yes, she is.
But this lawyer is coming from all ends. And she have a lawyer. Why your lawyer can't counteract all that? Mm-hmm. Just things to think about. So, and I know that there are people who feel as though he have a bad lawyer. No, don't she have a woman lawyer?
I think so.
Woman to woman. 2 black women. I think it's awesome. I love it. And I think Porsha's bringing stuff to the table. Yes, I like the way she got them girls eating out the palm of her hand.
For real. They really are.
They eating out because she the one who she done gave the pamper party. Mm-hmm. She done took them on this trip. Yep. She's the fun of the bunch.
That is true. But yeah, that was pretty much it for this episode.
That was it?
Yeah, it really was an exciting episode. Not even the Porsha and Shamea, what do you call it?
Sit down, it was kind of bland. But I just had to give my opinion on it. I hope you agree. Let me know how you feel about it, please.
Yes.
Please.
All right, well, okay. Well, with that being said, I hope you Sunflowers enjoyed this recap of RHOA, the Housewives of Atlanta.
And we're sorry that we got to you late. You know, we've been having issues. Baby Crones was sick.
Yes, I definitely could. I was a strain to talk yesterday.
It was really awful. She couldn't talk. It was awful.
Yeah. Like I say, I don't feel as bad as I sound.
That's a wonderful thing,
yes,
because she wasn't doing too well.
Yeah, so with that being said, I hope you guys give this video a thumbs up.
Please thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, well, please, what you waiting for? Subscribe if you kind of like this content. We have different kind of content. But if you like the housewives stuff, or if it's a housewives that you're into and you want to share with somebody, we'll see, because we've been looking at quite a few, but we don't know. Like I was looking at the Mormon house. What is it?
Yep, the secret Mormon lives, something like that.
I think that's very good. I think people would like that. I was looking at the Valley. I didn't like that. I find that movie make me angry.
I don't blame you.
I just find myself frustrated when I look at them. They frustrate me. Yeah. I'll watch them, but I'm already frustrated.
That is true.
You know?
It's just going downhill, honestly.
It's a good show. So what do you mean downhill?
Talking about how Brittany and Jax, they're going through their thing.
Couples are breaking up. It's good for entertainment, but I don't like I said, when I see women bashing men, and the women get away with it and the men can't, I just feel as though it's an unbalance. Yes. That's why I kind of don't want, because I would be frustrated all the time. And my issue is, can't we all just get along for real?
Yeah, for real.
No.
All right, well, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You guys definitely gave it a thumbs up. Thank you. And you definitely subscribed. Thank you even more. And with that being said, please leave your comments down below. And you know what we say to that? Sunflowers!